Kal. So, we are the Sing's Journey. So, if you are new here, let me introduce myself first. I am Nicole and my Indian husband is named Parvinder. So, for today's video, I'm gonna talk about the processing of our regular tourist visa before we go to India. So, when we are processing our regular tourist visa, I am with my husband and I am with my mom going physically into the Indian Embassy in Manila. So, what we've done is that we submit all the necessary requirements that is listed on the description box below. I'm gonna put the link of the Indian Embassy in Manila, and also I'm gonna show you the list of requirements on this side so you can see what are those. So let's talk about first the two kinds of visa that you can apply for. So the first one is the electronic visa. So it looks like this. So electronic visa is convenient for all of our sisters or brothers that will come from different country. So if you are not residing here in the Philippines and you wanted to visit your Indian partner in India, so this is much convenient for you to apply for an electronic visa. So electronic visa, you can do it online. This is purely online. You can pay this online as well with regards to their partner banks and partner payment method. So in my case, we plan and we have decided to apply for a regular tourist visa. We go there physically in the Indian Embassy in Manila and applied and submitted all the necessary requirements that I have mentioned earlier. So for this video, I'm gonna share with you our experience while processing the documents here in the Philippines while we are planning for our trip in India for the purpose of marriage. So this video is very beneficial to those who are also planning to go to India for the first time. So those who don't know what to do, to those who don't know where to start, to those who are overwhelmed for all of the applications, procedures, and for all of the things that what should they prepare first and what should come next for all of the procedures that they might encounter during their travel and during the acquisition of the visa, the plane tickets, the round-trip tickets, and for the immigration officers questionnaires, and what are the requirements that I bring with me when I am facing the immigration officers already inside the airport. So what we did is to first fill up the online application form. So you just need to put all the necessary informations that they acquire or require you to have, and then just have a print copy of it or a hard copy of this form and bring it together with the requirements needed. So the other requirement that you need to have is your 2x2 ID picture, and it should have a white background and you should be wearing a formal attire for this one. So you will also gonna upload it on your online application form after you have filled up the requirements needed, because it will be on the upper left corner of the application form. And again, you need to have a printed copy of it or a hard copy of your 2x2 ID, because you need to paste it on the hard copy of your application form. And don't forget to bring a blue ball pen and a glue when you go to the Indian Embassy in Manila, in case you have forget those requirements that I have told earlier. So the third requirement is, of course, your passport should have a validity of at least 6 months. So don't forget to check the validity of your passport. It should be 6 months. Aside from that, you also need to pay of course, the visa charges or the visa fees. So in our case, we have paid 6,000 plus. I will put here the amount. I'm not sure. I will check it on the receipt that we got from the Indian Embassy in Manila. So in our case, Indian Embassy in Manila grant us a 6 months validity of our tourist visa. We told them that we will gonna go in India for the purpose of marriage. So they didn't ask much aside from again, this is one of the requirements, your bank statement. You as a Filipino going there as a tourist in India, and also the bank statement of your Indian partner. And aside from that, they have asked our itinerary, if we do have. And I told them that I'm gonna be staying to the house or to the address of my Indian partner. So they don't ask much about it. They just ask for a billing payment or billing address of my spouse, and we gave them the electricity bill or the water bill, the electronic form of it, and we showed it to them, and they already accepted. So now let's talk about the time schedule of the submission of requirements in Indian Embassy in Manila. So if you are like me, who is not near in the Indian Embassy in Manila, which is located at BGC Taguig, One World Place building at the 27th floor, so you might consider going there before 9 a.m. at least, because you don't know how many people are there before you. So that is one of the tips that I can give you, since I've been going into the Indian Embassy in Manila not once, not twice, but thrice, since there's a lot of things that we need to accomplish on that time, last December 2023, aside from my tourist visa inquiry and processing. So that's one of my friendly reminder. Be early and avoid the rush hours. And second thing is that make sure that you have at least one blue ball pen with you and one glue if you forgot to paste the 2x2 ID picture on your application form. And the third thing is always bring your long patience, because you don't know how many people are there in the Indian Embassy the moment you reach at the Indian Embassy in Manila. Also, if you forgot to bring the photocopies of the requirements that has been listed in this link on the Indian Embassy in Manila, make sure to visit Market Market. So it is very near. It's a 10 minutes walk from the One World Place building. So Market Market is a mall. So at the fifth floor, on the fifth floor, I'm not sure if fifth or fourth floor of it, there is a photocopy shop wherein you can just ask them to photocopy the things that you need for the set of the requirements that they will require you to give for the visa processing in the Indian Embassy in Manila. So for the fourth tip, I can suggest you is to make sure that before you go to the Indian Embassy in Manila, you have already the photocopies of all the sets of requirements that they will be asking from you. For the fifth tip that I will be giving you, that is to bring a stapler. That is one of the most beneficial thing or essential thing that you might consider to bring with you when you go to the Indian Embassy, because you don't know when you will gonna be needing the stapler for all of the papers that you're gonna be having the moment you come there, and the moment you organize your stuff or your important documents. So you might as well consider having a stapler with you. So aside from those, as a friendly reminder to all of our Vincol fam who is watching this and who will be going to the Indian Embassy for the first time, so aside from that, expect that you will gonna be turning off your mobile phones the moment you enter the Indian Embassy in Manila. You will surrender it there on the locker, and you will gonna need to have your keys for safety, and no cameras are allowed inside the Indian Embassy in Manila. So it means that you cannot take any kind of pictures in any establishments or in any facilities inside the Indian Embassy in Manila. It is very prohibited. So you can also consider bringing packed lunch with you if you are like me, who wants to expedite or who needs your documents processed in a timely manner or in an express way. So, with regards to that, you need to pay additional of 500 pesos in each documents that you need to process or you want to process in the Indian Embassy in Manila. So, for the payment method of the consular services in the Indian Embassy in Manila, you need to go to the bank, which is Metro Bank, that is also located along the street when you go down on the ground floor of the One World Place building. So I will also put the picture that I have captured when I was still processing my requirements there. So this is how it looks like. So you need to have the green payslip, and it looks like this. I'm sorry, it's a green slip, not payslip. So yeah, you need to have the green slip and mention the amount there and the denominations, and also for the details of the account name or account number. So this is the videos or clips that I have recorded earlier last year when we are still processing our documents in the Indian Embassy in Manila. So make sure to also watch it until the end so you will get familiarized with regards to the place in Taguig where the Indian Embassy is located at.
From the lobby, you just need to turn right and walk straight ahead until you see the 32nd Street signage. The Metro Bank is located in the corner of this signage and it is open from 10 a.m. So here, I will show you how it looks like to go to the market from One World Place building. So just cross the street and turn left, and then just go straight ahead until you have crossed the STI University, and I will show you how the surroundings looks like. So this is solely for the purpose of the viewers of our Vincol fam who will be coming in BGC for the first time. So until you reach STI, okay, you'll see here my mom walking around. We are walking to have our building coffee service time because there's a lot of challenges with coffee. So it's time the moment we come to for us to stop. So here on the website you will see the STI University, and you need to cross this before you see the market for the printing shop. And here we will cross the street and you'll see there on the right side the market, and the printing shop is located at the 5th floor as well. So make sure to watch until the end so that you will be notified for all of the things that my Indian partner also sent me the moment we process my visa for this application. And also we've been rejected for 2 times before we at last got our visa for the 3rd time. So it's very hassle if you will be having this kind of scenario like what we are having here on this video, since we don't have the photocopies of the specific requirements that they want us to reproduce at least 2 sets of it. So yup, you can see here the main entrance of the market, and again it is located at the 5th floor. So also together with the requirements that my Indian partner sent me, one of those are the following that I'm gonna mention here while I'm doing the voiceover while I am touring you inside the market mall. So here I'm gonna list down the requirements that my Indian partner sent me so that I can have my visa. So these are the requirements that my Indian partner sent me while I am applying for my visa application. So first is the invitation letter that has been notarized in India, and the affidavit of support which has a SDM stamp, MEA a stamp, and it is also apostilled and notarized in India. He also sent me the no objection certificate saying that the company or his employer allows him to have a leave for a specific time with regards to the purpose of our marriage and for the processing of the documents abroad. And next thing is the certificate of employment, the latest payslip that is good for 3 to 6 months, the photocopy of his passport with 3 signatures that with the blue ink. He also sent me his latest income tax return for 2 years and his latest bank statement that is good for 3 to 6 months. He sent me all of these documents while he is still in India and I am here in the Philippines starting my procedures and my processing of the visa application for my first trial and second trial via DHL Express. I will put the logo here. DHL Express has its branches in Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi, and Bangalore. In my case, the delivery of the documents took 5 days before it arrived in my address here in the Philippines from Delhi, India. So my Indian husband paid 3,000 Indian rupees last year of November 8th for these documents. And it is equivalent to 2,139 pesos and 30 cents. So we highly encourage and suggest this DHL Express for all of those couple who are planning to get married as soon as possible or who are also applying for their tourist visa and needs to have these documents as soon as they can. And even though it is pricey than the usual price of international express or deliveries, but it is hassle free and it's very convenient on our part in this time. So I will show you the 3 important stamp, apostille, and images of the notary seal that the affidavit of support and invitation letter should have the moment you have get it from the courier, and also for the reference of Indian national where they should go to have it apostilled and notarized as well. So just keep on watching. First, I want to highlight the subdivision magistrate stamp. So this is how it looks like. So this is the sealed or stamp that needs to be there on the affidavit of support. And also you need to go to the Ministry of External Affairs to have this MEA stamp also in the affidavit of support, and go to a local notary shop there in India to have it notarized as well, and it looks like this. So these are the stamps. Make sure to be familiar with regards to this because this is very crucial with regards to the validity of the papers that you will be sending with your partner.
And also don't forget to have your umbrellas with you the moment you come there, an extra water bottle because it's very hot nowadays, and as we all know, the rainy season is also fast approaching. So better be prepared and have your patience intact and always smile even though there's a lot of struggles that you are facing right now with regards to processing of the documents. Just make sure that if you still have a lot of inquiries or if you are still confused with regards to the procedures, if you are also a first-time traveler abroad and if you were not aware or if you were not informed of any of these things and you still have any concerns, don't hesitate to message Indian Embassy in Manila. I will put the email address of them and they are very responsive to every queries that you have because you know, you cannot just always ask about someone who have been there because you are very different from the case that they went through when they are applying for a certain or a specific document or a visa like this. So I am only doing this vlog for all of those individuals who have the same case like me. That is the purpose of marriage when I come there in India as a first-time traveler abroad. So if you are having a different kind of scenario, then you might as well again check the Indian Embassy in Manila email and send them your queries, for they are the one who is responsible and they are the correct source about the thing that you wanted to ask. They are the only one who can clear up things with you. So I hope this vlog helped you or will help you if you are planning to visit the Indian Embassy in Manila and do these procedures or requirements that is related to the visa and other types of documents as well. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you find it beneficial, essential, and if you find it quite helpful with regards to your queries. And I'm very sorry if this is a bit late, because a lot of people or a lot of our Vincol fam has been asking this video ever since I went to India last February, but don't have enough energy and enough time to do all of these things because of certain scenarios and certain situations that I've been through, and with regards to my health recently. So thank you so much for all of those who supports us and for all of our viewers and for our growing Vincol fam. So again, thank you so much, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos and informative vlogs. See you soon on our next vlog. Bye bye!